All right, good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, December 7th, 2021. I'm going to call the meeting of the Codington County Board of Commissioners to order. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. And how about our Veteran Service Officer? Would you like to lead us this morning?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 2, call for public comment. We will still take calls from individuals in the public on items that are not on the agenda. The 2 phone numbers that they can use are 605-882-6248 or 605-882-6297, and we will address those during the open part of our meeting. Item number 3, conflict of interest items. Are there any for fellow commissioners?
No.
All right. Item number 4, action to approve the December
So
7th,
moved.
2021 agenda. Motion by Van Duzen,
I'll
second
second.
by Gable. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, that motion carries. Item number 5, action to approve the November 23rd, 2021 minutes of the Board of Codington County Commissioners.
Second.
Motion by Johnson, second by Gable. Any additions or corrections? Oh, it was Van Duzen, I'm sorry. Any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Monthly reports. We will start off with extension. And Jody.
You're up.
Good morning, Jody.
Yeah, push the button, so you're on the air. There you go.
All right, good morning. Lots of stuff happening, even in it's never a slow time anymore. Our clover beds are going well with about 37 youth. I had to go to Florence today. So I have Florence this week, and next week I have Waverly and Watertown. My biggest group is in Watertown this year, so I've voluntold my daughter to come help. She's a 4-H'er, and then I'm gonna find another one to help too, since we have almost 20 kids here. So I have my evaluation tomorrow with Dr. Tanner. We are also holding 4-H is holding Vision 2025 town halls throughout the state as he travels to do our evaluations. He's holding them. Last night was one in Redfield, and then mine will be in Clear Lake. So Clear Lake will be hosting our Vision 2025 town hall, and that goes with our thing that we did in the last few years. So showing what we want to do in the future.
What's the date on that?
It's tomorrow at Clear Lake 4-H Center, and they start with kind of like a volunteer thing at 6:15. I think it starts at 7 in Clear Lake. So the shooting sports registration has now opened. We're trying to do it through 4-H online. We've had a few glitches on that instead of people just calling our office. Archery will be held Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:15 and 6:15 still at the city auditorium. BB gun will be held Tuesdays at 5:30 and 7 at our extension livestock sale ring. And then air pistol, air rifle, and BB gun in their second year and beyond will be held Thursday, 5:30 and 7. So we have limited space. We're still kind of trying to keep it that way because of COVID. So we can have about 14 kids per shift in archery and about 12 in air pistol, air rifle, and BB guns. So a big thank you to our volunteers who help with that program too. So our 4-H at home program is going well. In December, we had these little gnome projects, and we were going to limit to the first 30, and not knowing how we could get supplies. And I was at Clover Buds, and my secretary texted me, we have 30 in the first 2 hours. So we left it open, and we ended up with about 79 kits going out of those 4-H at home projects. So right now we have our January one open, and those are tie-dye pillowcases. So they'll get supplies to make those. Our farm show lunch counter planning is tonight with my lunch counter chairs to get ready for that. And they say that it'll be back to normalcy. So we're looking at 3 lunch counters there for our 4-H youth. We'll be looking for a lot of volunteers for that. We also have our Christmas tree, 4-H Christmas tree at the Watertown Regional Library. So looking for votes on that. So the Watertown Community Foundation will match up to $300 for those votes. And then the top tree or top nonprofit will get an extra $500. So our Christmas tree is right in the door when you walk in on the west side. And then we also have our 4-H at the Watertown Winter Wonderland. So if you haven't been out there, check out the 4-H is out there. So trying to promote.
Yes,
So.
I do see it. Looks good.
Any questions or
Busy time of the year for you.
it always
It is,
is.
yeah.
So, yep,
Should.
it's year round. So,
All right.
Thank you.
all right.
Other
Thanks.
questions for
Thank you.
Jody? Thank you, Jody. All right, then we will move on then to the Veteran Service Officer. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning.
Morning, Todd.
Okay, well, we'll start off right away that just so everybody is remembering that today we remember 80 years ago, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. Over 2,300 service members were lost during the attack. During World War II, there were over 16 million service members that served in World War II. And I just heard this morning on the news that there's approximately 240,000 that are still living today. So just wanted to take a quick second on that. from that
They did
standpoint.
mention that one gentleman was at 101 that actually talked about, he was in the service when the day of Pearl Harbor. So
Yeah.
it was interesting to hear his comment.
I have a little bleep there. I'll jump ahead to the 2021 Veterans Day was a success. The ceremony that we held at the school. I heard a lot of positive comments about having it at the school and having the kids attend it. We were fortunate enough, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he was sitting right behind me. He was 99 years old, veteran from World War II there. So that was pretty awesome. I know of 3 currently that are still living within the area that I've dealt with over this last year. So that's a good thing. Good story.
I agree. It was a good move to go to the school, and it's important that the kids hear and learn some of that. Otherwise, maybe they don't. So it's a good exposure for them.
Yep, I do. The VSO training that I had scheduled for this week was canceled due to the instructors having COVID. Plan to reschedule sometime after the first of the year is currently the thought process there. 7 DAV transports in November, 5 trips for December currently or have already been done. Still nothing new on the van, just waiting for those chips. I don't know. There's going to be an awful lot of cars when those chips come in, I guess. So we currently still have 8 qualified drivers. We have a few that are down for personal reasons and a couple that went south for the winter. So good for them. I do have a Toys for Tots collection box in my office. If anybody is interested in dropping off toys for the Marine Corps League's Toys for Tots program that they have. One thing on the VA cost of living adjustment for 2022 is going to be 5.9%. That's the highest increase since 2009 as far as VA benefits from that standpoint. One thing with when we're talking the VA, currently the VA, the mailings that when a veteran gets notified of a development letter or something like that, it is extremely slow. The VA has increased the deadlines because they'll usually send out a development letter and I'll say, okay, you have 30 days to respond. Right now, the VA has extended that to 90 days to respond because a lot of the letters aren't getting to the veteran until after the suspense date is closed. So
Is that, it's a development letter, is that just if they have an open case about something and just a change in the status of the case is basically?
yes, if it's something that they need action from the veteran, from the VA to say, hey, we need you to clarify this, or can you provide more evidence from that standpoint? And also even the award letters, I'm seeing the award letters coming into my area that I can see through the VA system. It's taking anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks for those letters to get out to the veterans. So I usually call them ahead.
Fast, actually.
Well, not compared to what it was 6 months ago. I don't know why all of a sudden this, and I have a little comment there. I think the VA is, you know, they've had a lot on their plate. Again, you look at COVID, but they've had, you know, blue water. They've had 3 new presumptives for Vietnam veterans. They've had 3 new presumptives for Iraq, Gulf War veterans. So anytime that those events happen, that automatically triggers what they call NEMR reviews. So these reviews are
automatically they're written into the laws that they have to go back and perform these things. And then what they've done with the Agent Orange, they've consolidated to only a few regional hubs. I have Vietnam veterans that are claims that are 14 to 15 months. They say that they're ready for decision, but they're just waiting in backlog until they can get cut. So they're doing their best. Last thing I got here, we are making good progress for my future stuff. We're making good progress in our updating our digital records in our filing system. We've been able to mail out a lot of records and get them people into the system and mail back their hard copies and stuff like that. Hopefully after the first of the year, we have 4 cabinets downstairs to get through them and start getting that. So if there's not any questions, that's it.
Well,
Take a look.
anyone
Keep
have
them
any
up here.
questions? Yes, we'll do the next agenda item since you're
Yeah,
on that as well. Anyone have any other questions for Todd? All right, then we'll move on to item number 7, action to reappoint the Veteran Service Officer per SDCL 33A-1-22. You do have that information in your packet. This is something that it's just a procedure that we need to do.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
By Van Duzen, second by Gable. Any comments or questions?
I would add that we should make the reappointment for 4 years.
Yeah.
We should probably include that in the motion.
I'll make a motion to reappoint
Include that.
our BSO for a period of 4 years.
I'll second that.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll modify. Yeah, I agree.
He seconded
He
that.
just.
I agree.
yeah,
Doesn't really
changed it
modification,
basically,
I just-
so.
Clarified.
All right, with that, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion
Congratulations.
carries.
Thanks, Todd.
Thank you.
Thanks, Todd. You're doing a great job.
4 more years of this.
All right, item number 8. Action to approve a change order for the Hall Road Restoration Project.
Morning, Rick.
Good morning.
Rick.
All right, Rick.
This culvert got missed. This goes into the wind farm's transmission yard. It's a long one.
That's a really long one.
So we don't have this in the packet, do we? It should have
Yes,
been.
yeah, it's in there.
Oh,
That's what this is.
that's for the road graders there. That's. Yeah. this-
Oh, that, okay. Yes,
It was-
we did get an
Right, I
email.
thought so.
Email,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going. I just wanted.
Yeah, we were emailed on that, what that was about.
And Gunnick lined up Louisa Construction to put the culvert in because they'd moved all their stuff out. So there was nothing there, so they'll be getting it put in.
Before next spring.
We need a motion to approve. We have to approve the change order, right? So I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Motion by Gable, second by Johnson. Any questions or comments?
So just so people know, this is out of the money that we got from the developer to
Yeah.
repair, to fix all the damage from the process of building wind farm.
Correct.
So it's not county money, but
Yeah, this
but we
is
do have
not
to,
using county money.
but it is a county project and we need
Yes.
to approve the change orders. So,
All right, any other comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 9, action to declare the 3 motor graders surplus to be traded.
So move.
Motion by Waterman,
I'll second it.
second by Gable. So this is what we did approve previously. And this is just a procedure we go through to make them surplus so they can get traded in. And the new motor graders, I believe, are
Yeah,
on the
they're here.
premise.
And unfortunately, they're getting used today.
Yeah,
But are all 3 of them here?
Yes,
Oh, they are.
Nice.
yep, all 3 of them are out moving.
Good.
Good.
Yep, but we still have work to do on getting stuff transferred off
Yeah.
the old ones onto the new ones. We have 1 done completely, but we have 2 that are, 1 hasn't had anything done to it and the other one's about half done, so.
Good.
all right. Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? That motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, action to accept a letter of retirement from an administrative support employee in the treasurer's office. You do have that in your packet. I don't know if Carol wanted to be here or just accept, we just need to have a motion to accept her retirement.
I'll move to accept Carol's letter indicating that she's going to retire.
It's not Carol.
Or,
It's
hey,
it's her
Betty.
administrative.
You do that one first, okay, Betty?
Okay, so we have a motion by Johnson. Do we have
Second.
a Second by Waterman. Anyone have any comments or questions? I'm not sure how many years she's been there, but we appreciate all the years that she has dedicated herself to working for the county and wish her good wishes in the future.
I ditto that, yeah, and she's been, I don't know either how many years she's been here, but she's been there for some time, and we appreciate all that she's done for the county.
Yeah, quite a
How many
few,
years you think?
maybe 19-ish.
I know, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been
Wow.
a long time, so we
Yeah.
Thank you,
appreciate.
Betty, for your
We
service.
appreciate her services. Thank you very much.
We hate to see you go.
I know. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Then item number 11, action to authorize advertising and hiring of a treasurer's office administrative support employee.
Make a motion to approve that.
All right,
Second.
motion by Van Duzen, second by Gable. Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, that motion carries. Item number 12, action to accept a letter of retirement from a government buildings custodial employment. You have that in your packet as well. We have another individual who is going to retire.
Cindy, I'll make a motion to approve
All
this
right.
letter, accept this letter.
Have a motion
Second.
by Gable, second by Van Duzen, the same. We appreciate all the years of this individual, their service to the county, and appreciate everything that they have done. So wish them well in their retirement.
Keeps the place looking really good. I mean,
Yeah. Sticked up.
And both of you, please enjoy retirement.
Yeah, exactly, for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
All right, we ready to vote? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that motion carries. That position, I believe, will not be filled, and that's something Steve told us before, so. All right, then we'll have Steve come up because item number 13 is action to approve purchase of cleaning equipment for the courthouse. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. I think in your packet, I don't know if you have all the brochures yet.
Yeah, I
You do.
know we got 'em.
I didn't grab that.
Yep, we got them.
This here device, and so that is a device that it actually has like a little mini sprayer on it and sprays and it injects some of the chemical in and it sprays down all the toilets and everything. We have one at the extension building, one at the park. Currently, I brought the one in from the park to utilize in the courthouse at this present time, but I'm looking at for having one here permanent. I know when I first started using this out at the extension building, it was amazing how much cleaner the bathrooms got because you're not squeezing that mop around in the corners and getting all sorts of stuff out there. And the first time you used it in here, and so I noticed in the corners all the little bit of fine dirt and stuff like that. So what I'm requesting is to put one here in the courthouse.
I'll make a motion to approve this.
Motion
Purchase.
by Gable,
I'll second.
second by Van Duzen, and this is a budgeted.
Yes, this is the budget that I.
Is that the 3151?
Yep. Yep.
Is this, does this sterilize the bathroom?
Yeah, you have different ingredients that go in there. You have, you can put Sporox, which is a peroxide mix. You have different things. You spray it down with one chemical and then you spray it down with another after that dries a little and stuff. So,
No more round corners.
yep.
All right,
Makes your job more efficient and easier.
yes, and if it,
It doesn't have a seat on it though.
No, it does not have a seat. It's not a Zamboni. Jamie would like to have the one that is at the extension building to go to the search and rescue. He said he had
Yeah.
mentioned here last week, so.
yeah,
All right.
all right. Are we ready to vote? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that motion carries.
Get her ordered.
All right, then let's move on to item number 14, action to approve claims for payment. And that is in here. Do you want to add anything, Alyssa? Oh, yes, I am sorry, I forgot to mention, we have Alyssa sitting in today in Cindy's spot. Cindy is out for a few days, so thank you for doing that.
Thank you. No, the claims are $605,335.90.
Make a motion to approve.
All right, motion by Gable,
Second.
second by Waterman. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, that motion carries. Item number 15, action to approve automatic budget supplements. Do we have any today? All right, how about personnel changes? Travel requests. All right, then we'll move on to 18, public notices, possible quorum of commissioners.
Is there government affairs tomorrow? I think there is,
Um,
but that's,
yeah.
sometimes that's partly virtual. So
Right. Other than that, I don't really have anything that I can think of before next Tuesday. So anyone else?
No.
All right. Old business, do we have any? How about new business?
just Madam Chair, just a FYI for people, about the JDAI program, the Juvenile Detention Alternative Initiative Program that the Boys and Girls Club runs, and along with the diversion program with the state's attorney. So they're reworking the coordinator's position over there between the state's attorney and the Boys and Girls Club. So that job will be, Boys and Girls Club will be looking for somebody to fill that position. And the reason I'm mentioning is that's the county has been applying for a grant to fund that position, and we're going to be funding that position partway, halfway through. I want to say it's halfway through next year when the grant ends. So the county is very involved in that program. So I sit on the JDAI committee, as does the sheriff and the state's attorney. So, but just to let people know that that's going on.
All right. I would also mention, I guess this kind of can be for the open. I've attended a couple of meetings, Conservation District meeting, and some of that has to do with Upper Big Sioux watershed with that position. Taking a look at what's going to happen there, but that's basically the city supports that individual. Also, the Watertown Volunteer Center will remain the Watertown Volunteer Center, but they will be moving into the chamber office with the Watertown, the Business Bureau, the development. And so it is the Convention and Visitors Bureau of Watertown. So they're going to share an individual and make it a full-time position. So if anyone is interested, that they can get an application and apply for that position, but should make it more efficient and work with them hand in hand and in the same building. So just kind of a change there. The director, Shar Torgerson, is retiring. So this was the time to make that change and combine it with them, but they'll still be alone, but yet we'll share an individual. So just a heads up on that. I don't have anything else. Does anyone else have anything?
I did attend the South Dakota Retirement Board of Directors meeting out in Pier on Thursday, and good news for everyone that's on the retirement program will get a nice raise July 1. And we're able to pay the full COLA, which is really kind of fun to do. You know, it's kind of rewarding. And but down the road, it could be tough going, but 2-3 years down the road, we still got to keep our feet and our toes to the fire. But we did have a very, very good year last year, so we are able to pay the full COLA, which is 3.5%. July 1. That's good.
All right, very good. Anyone else have anything? All right, this was laying on our desk. Lee, did
I
you?
believe that's for next week.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if you had did that or whatever. Okay,
That's-
we do have a need to go into executives.
Next week.
Yeah,
I think
into
it's welfare.
executive session under number 1, would you say, Natalie?
Discussion of personnel issues.
Yep, and also I would say 4. So with that, I will look for a motion to go into executive session.
So
Motion by Gable,
Second,
second by Van
will there be
Duzen.
any action taken?
No,
what's number 4? Again,
safety.
Discussion.
safety,
Safety or disaster.
All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Thanks, everyone.
Opposed? That motion carries. Yes, and we will not have any need to take any action after. So thank you, JT.
And